Next was Patricia McElliott. She smoked a lot. No good. So long, dear thing, it seems. But wait. Something told me I had to roll the die, although I knew little about her, for we weren't in any classes together. I made a new list with her on top, added a few more names, mostly of offbeat type girls, but then tore them off. Do or die with Patricia. I developed a plan to just happen to be waiting at her bus stop in the morning. Well, it was May and school would be out in June. I had gotten essentially nowhere but for working a job, but at least I had no spare time anyway, but you know, I would have made some. I quit the track team and the debate team. The Gerber's hardware rebuilding job had finished. Now I worked at a pharmacy store as a cashier out front for general merchandise. One day, Patricia McElliott's very little sister came in with some money and a note, which said that her mother needed cigarettes. It seemed to be an ongoing thing, so I gave them and added to the note, "Enjoy these, Patricia. PT." Later, Patricia herself came in. I had piqued her curiosity. She bought a pack of cigarettes, paid and smiled, but still stood there. I took up the slack. "You look pretty nice," I said.
Thanks. What's your name?
"Patrick, and I wrote to you to enjoy..."
And you know mine somehow.
"I saw you at school and on the bus, and I liked what I saw."
Really?
"Truly."
You work here every day? Yes, I do now, and all alone up front here. Just finished my 2 weeks training at the back register with Mr. O'Hare, the pharmacist.
From back there, I saw your sister come in some other times to buy smokes up front.
Is this job hard?
Not anymore. Some items aren't taxable and they all need to ring up in the right category. Plus, I have to make the right change. Long lines can be stressful, but only to those in line.
Is it okay that we're talking here?
Yeah, for another minute or so. I'm supposed to engage the customers and be cheery and friendly.
I think I might like you too, but I don't know what to do.
Where do you live?
Just behind here, across the alley in the blue house.
I can come over a little after 8. I'll tell you a great story about you. It's amazing the way it turned out.
Oh, please do. I'll be at the basement door.
See you later. What was I doing? I asked myself. The answer came back, it's spring. Somewhere, deep in the night sky, one of the fates had just blinked and winked. I went out the front door of the pharmacy, then took a quick left, going between the buildings. There was her house across the alley. I unlatched the gate and headed toward the basement door, through overgrown grass, passing a lot of junk. She was sitting just outside the door, smoking. Steps led down.
Hello, Patrick, she said.
Hello, Patricia, I replied.
So we're Pat and Pat.
Both Irish.
That's good. What do you do?
She wasn't going to let me in just yet. I work every day right after school and part of Saturday. I play sports when I can. I study hard, which is mostly only during my 3 study halls, and I sell cigarettes to little kids.
Haha, when they bring a note.
Yes, when signed by you.
Well, I appreciate that. Wow, I'm flattered. Come on in, Patrick, and tell me more.
We went into the half-finished smoky basement. She showed me around and then invited me over to the sofa. She sat right next to me. It felt good. What do you do down here?
I read books and listened to music.
Sounds like a good Irish thing.
Yeah, she lit up a smoke. She offered me one, I lit it up.
No TV down here?
No, and just as well, it's mostly junk that's on.
What will I do with you?
Keep me company?
I can do that.
I'll try.
Does your family come down here?
Not much. I like my privacy.
It's your retreat?
Yeah, it's quiet here. I need its peace after school stress.
School's the biggest pain ever, and boring. I had put my arm around her while we were talking. She didn't resist, and then she laid her head on my shoulder. She touched my hair. This was really going well, perhaps because we'd had no time to worry about it, plus we were alone. So, you're happy down here?
Yeah, I make breakfast, go to school, come home, maybe do some laundry, help make dinner, and then go relax down here, then sleep from about 11 to 7.
Well, here we are.
You feel good with me, don't you?
I must say that I do, and my life is busy too with work.
But you can quit. I can't. I'm here every night.
Friends?
Maureen across the street, but she has a boyfriend now just recently.
Are you looking for a boyfriend?
I am now for some reason. I was daring today.
I kissed her, she's saying after.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
It's always nice and cool down here, even during heat waves.
I'm in.
Are you sure you're not just enamored by my coming over to the pharmacy, as like infatuated, or just telling me stories on the spot, such as what I'd like to hear, as in being friendly with the customers?
I did promise you a story about you, Patricia. Wait till you see this. I pulled out a piece of paper, dated Friday, which had her name at the top, the rest of my list having been torn off and thrown away. Under her name, in smaller writing, was, "Not in any of my classes, but I wish I knew her. She's calm and steady, but alive, bright-eyed, hopeful and lithe, shapely, mysterious, beautiful, and Irish. Address unknown, different lunch period, gets on the bus at Harrison. Be there and get on the bus with her Monday, or forever have regret."
This planning is some kind of miracle.
Yeah, the cigarettes connected us first, a double miracle.
I came to you as all the while you already had me in mind.
Yes, I was going to manage to run into you. In fact, I was going to walk to your bus stop this very morning, but it was pouring rain like crazy, and so my mother gave me a ride in. She works there for the principal and also does the attendance.
Wow, I recognize you from the bus. You and a boy always sat together, but you both would always notice me and Maureen getting on, although you were not staring but glancing with gentle and wishful eyes toward us.
It all sounds like Irish luck to me.
Oh yes, something like that.
Yeah, and the wheels were turning, but I had only your demeanor and your appearance to go by.
Yeah, we don't share any classes, study halls, or lunch. That's rare, but it happens. I looked you up in the yearbook.
Just the bus together with everyone still sleepy-eyed or studying.
You still came into this near blind as a shot in the dark. That takes guts. I appreciate that. Bold.
Well, it worked, and the long shot is already in the home stretch.
I have to warn you, Patrick. Sometimes I get a lot of anxiety from worrying about school exams, getting to the next class on time, bright lights, my loud brothers, traffic, and more.
Yeah, sometimes I can't seem to feel normal if I have a test coming up the next day. It clogs my mind and I can't relax. I don't care if I don't do well. I just want it to be over. Plus, I may be working too much, causing my grades to go down, but I'll still get into college at the U of I. The fates had been playing around again, with the levers and dials outdoing themselves, going for some kind of record. The drought was over, and the flood was on.